we were discussing about the topics that we have to discuss in this particular chapter. So first of all, we have to discuss about the introduction. Introduction is what? To know about the topic. As I have stated you, in this chapter we will discuss about the democracy, its types and its features. One more thing I would like to add over here. In the standard 9, chapter number 1 has been omitted. As per the CBSE regulation, as per the CBSE guideline, as per the syllabus of class 9, chapter number 1, democracy in the contemporary world, has been omitted. And board has suggested to start the chapter with chapter number 2, that is what is democracy, why democracy. So over here I would like to add, even though the chapter number 1, democracy in the contemporary world, has been omitted, but to understand the concept of democracy, its importance, it is necessary to go through the chapter number 1, even though questions are not going to be asked from that particular chapter, but for our better understanding, we need to know about chapter number 1, means democracy in the contemporary world. In that particular chapter, what we will discuss? We will discuss how democracy expanded in the world. We will also examine some of the institutions, world organizations that are operating at the world level, whether they are democratic or non-democratic, means are they really functioning on the principle of democracy, or they were just going away from the democratic principles. So these things we have to remember, that we will also discuss the chapter number 1 even though it was omitted. One more thing that we have to remember, democracy is not only an idea, it is a way of life. Take one example. Even in your family, most of the occasions, whenever there is a question to take any major decision, decisions are being taken by after consensus of all the family members. Means to finalize the final say regarding any situation, regarding any problem, all family members sit together, they present their opinion, after deliberate discussion, negotiation, they finalize what they have to do. That particular final decision is supported and accepted by all the family members. This is nothing. This is a way of democratic decisions. What we understand through this particular example means democracy rely upon the support, acceptance and consensus of the people. This is a part of life. There is nothing unique about that. In this particular chapter, we are going to just specify such kind of practices on the name of democracy. One more thing that you have to understand. Democracy is used as a form of government in political science. What is the meaning of government? We will discuss about that also. So democracy and government, these are the two basic terms that we usually use in this particular chapter again and again. So we should know about the real meaning and concept of these two particular words. Now, again moving back regarding the introduction. Introduction means to know about this particular chapter's essence. In this particular chapter, after getting the meaning of democracy, we will also examine why we should have democracy. Why? Means we will discuss why we will go for the democracy, with the democracy. If we will not go with the democracy, if we will not adopt democracy, then what will happen? So let's begin the chapter with the meaning of government and meaning of democracy and their types. So students, let's move about the meaning of government and democracy. Now let's move towards the meaning of government. Now we are going to just investigate what does government means. In our day-to-day life, we always speaks and heard the word government, government, government. In Hindi, it is called sarkar. What sarkar? There is a movie in Hindi cinema, Sarkar. I am not talking about that sarkar, but I am talking about the real meaning of sarkar, means government. Actually, it is the authority. It is a political system that governs over a territory and its people. The government is responsible to make policies, programs, maintain law and order, maintain rules and regulations. This is the role of the government, and this is the meaning of the government.